here with Michael Taylor, the assistant clerk, of course, for the upcoming Narooma Forest Rally held down in Narooma on Saturday, the 1st of August. Michael, thanks for chatting with Rally New South Wales.
No problems, happy to.
Mick, obviously, this is a round of the DRS New South Wales series. It's also the Hyundai Rally Series, the ACT, and it's also now become a round of the New South Wales Pace Noted Series. How are entries looking with a few days left to close?
We've had a brilliant response, Charlie. We've got 46 entries so far, and
yep.
I think there's about 2 or 3 more still to come in. So it's fantastic to see that rallying in New South Wales is really picking up, thanks to a lot of the work from yourself and the rest of the Rally New South Wales team.
Just out of curiosity, Michael, how many of them 46 entries have registered for the Pace Noted component of the rally? So
we've got 10 crews doing Pace Notes, which is awesome. So they'll get to see the roads on Friday and get a sneak peek again ahead of everyone else and see how awesome they are. But we're really happy because last year when we first ran this event, we only ended up with about 23 entries, I think, from memory. So happy to see that we've doubled that so far this year. It's just so good to see.
That's interesting. I was eager to see how many crews or how many crews would be attracted by the Pace Note component of the rally, but it appears that it's more the teams that are competing for all the various series points, which are going to compete on the road book. So that's a good measuring stick from the progress that has been done in the year. Obviously, one of the star entries is multiple Australian rally champion Simon Evans. How did that come about, Mick, or who pestered him to cross the border and compete at Narooma?
Yeah, we're really happy to have Simon coming down. As most people probably know, the BMSC who's running this event, our president is Adrian Coppin, who's another top ARC driver. So I think it was up at the last ARC event, which was Rally Queensland. He was pestering all of them, I think, all of the top crews to come and have a go at Narooma, and he was talking about how good the roads were. And a couple of days after that, we got the call from Simon saying he was really keen. So we're so happy to see him come down. We were hoping to have Jack come down as well, Jack Monkhouse, but he's had some gearbox troubles, and apparently freight companies don't get that there's a rally on and don't hurry up and get the gearbox to get delivered on time. So.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Just what's the feedback from the local community down there? Are they on board supporting the event this year again?
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant, mate. First of all, Horizon Apartments, who are a local apartment chain down there, they've put a lot of support behind the event. They've offered all competitors an accommodation deal, but they're completely booked out now because it's that good a deal that everyone's jumped at it. So they've been brilliant. We've also had heaps of help from the local council. They're more than excited to have the event come down. We've had lots of press in the local paper, and it's just so good. They're also willing to help. Really importantly, which I think is awesome, the local Narooma Lions Club are coming down to the service park all day. They're going to be there with breakfast and lunch for all the crews, including a coffee machine, which is going to be perfect in the morning when it might be just a little bit cold.
Yeah. Just you just mentioned the roads previously there. We've seen some pictures put up on the BMSC Facebook page. Just a little sample. What's a few words just to describe some of the roads and what crews can expect next weekend?
Oh, mate, I think these are the best roads in the country. They are typical coastal roads. They're fast and flowing. They're really nice surface. Some bits are a little bit sandy, but you would never call any of these roads rough or anything. But like most coastal roads, if you see a crest, there's a corner after it. And the exception to that rule is that there isn't an exception to that rule. Every crest has a corner after it. So the rally really suits the drivers that can actually read the road and don't press on when it's a bit dangerous.
So who, out of those 46 entries, who are the guys that's going to be up there at the top at the end of Saturday evening? Can you shed some light on some of the other entries?
Yeah, for sure. So obviously Simon's going to be very quick, I'm sure. But with Adrian Coppin behind him, I'm sure they'll be having a bit of fun. And also young Harry Bates. I think he'll probably start car 3, which is fantastic for him. And he did really well at this event last year. It was sort of a breakout event for him. But I reckon Michael Barrett and Thomas Barrett, they're coming down again. They were last year's winners, so I reckon they'll have a good time. But I think some of the regular DRS competitors like Andrew Maurer and the Turnbulls will be really enjoying the roads and be pretty quick down there as well.
That's fantastic. Look, just quickly, Michael, when does entries close again? Can you just remind everyone where they can get the entry forms, the entry fee, etc., etc.?
Yeah. So it's $400 if you're registered for one of the series, DRS, DRS4, Pace Note, or ACT series. Entries close this Tuesday at 6 o'clock, I think, 6 p.m. And all the sub-regs and everything are up on newsouthwalesrally.com. Where all the best information about rallying is.
Yeah, $400 for an entry fee. That's pretty reasonable, mate. I have to give you credit to the club for reducing the entry fee there for the DRS rounds. Mick, we'll be down there ourselves doing recce on Friday, but we'll definitely catch up with you or Adrian Dudok or one of the other members of your team. But thanks very much for having a chat, and good on the club, good on BMSC, the Narooma community, and also, it's good to see rallying prosper in New South Wales. The numbers from last year to this year speak for themselves, and, who knows, next year you might have to have, a 60 or a 70 car limit if things keep going the way they're going. So well done to all of you guys in the club, and we'll speak to you next weekend.
Perfect. Thanks, Charlie. We're really happy with the response, and thanks to all the New South Wales rally competitors for getting behind such an awesome sport and an event that we just love to put on. So thanks, mate. Cheers.
All right, mate. Cheers. Bye-bye.